BrainBobble presents 9 Fun Facts About Human Behavior. Human behavior is a fascinating topic that has been studied and analyzed for centuries. From the way we interact with others to how we make decisions, human behavior can tell us so much about our species. In this video, we'll be exploring 9 fun facts about human behavior. 1. We are hardwired to form social connections. It is part of our biology as a species. This means that forming relationships with other people is an instinctual need for us rather than something learned from society or culture. Social connection helps us feel safe and secure, which in turn helps us thrive both mentally and physically. 2. Our brains have a negativity bias, which means that our brains pay more attention to negative experiences than positive ones. This might explain why humans tend to focus on the bad things that happen instead of the good ones, even though there may be many positives in any given situation. 3. We remember stories better than facts. This is because our brains are more likely to process and retain information that has some kind of emotional content or connection to a past experience. This can be helpful as it allows us to remember important lessons that we have learned in life without having to repeat the same mistake twice. 4. Emotions drive human behavior more than logic and rationality. Emotions play an important role in human behavior and decision-making. Our emotions are often what motivate us to take action, whether it's for something good or bad. Even when making decisions about mundane tasks like buying groceries or deciding what clothes to wear, our emotions still influence our choices in subtle ways. 5. We often make decisions based on our past experiences rather than current circumstances. Our memories, both conscious and unconscious, are a powerful source of guidance when it comes to how we choose to act in the present. Even if the circumstances have changed or evolved, our decision-making can be heavily influenced by what has happened in the past. By understanding our own patterns and tendencies, we can become more mindful of how our past shapes our choices and strive to make decisions that study current conditions and not just reproduce old habits. 6. Our bodies produce hormones that influence our behavior in different ways. For example, hormones like cortisol and adrenaline can trigger reactions in our body such as increased heart rate and rapid breathing, preparing us for action during times of stress. Other hormones like serotonin or dopamine can help us feel more calm or relaxed, encouraging us to take a step back and reassess the situation. The choices we make are influenced by these hormones, but ultimately depend on our own judgment and discernment. Understanding how these hormones affect human behavior can help us better manage our emotions and reactions in any given situation. 7. Human behavior is strongly influenced by the environment we live in. Our environment affects us on a physical, mental, and emotional level, which in turn shapes how we think, feel, and act. Everything from the temperature of our surroundings to the company of people around us can create an atmosphere that either encourages or discourages certain behaviors. Additionally, our environment can also shape our values and beliefs as well as influence what resources we have access to, which all play a part in determining our decisions and actions. Ultimately, it's important to be mindful of how different environments may affect us. Understanding this can help us to make better choices for ourselves and those around us. 8. People tend to be risk-averse when making decisions about their future. We all want to ensure that our actions will lead to desirable outcomes, so it's natural for us to avoid taking risks which could potentially result in negative consequences. This is especially true when we are making big decisions that involve money or affect our well-being. When faced with uncertainty, it can be tempting to choose the safe option and stick with what we know. However, it is important to remember that embracing calculated risks can often lead to greater rewards in the long run. Striking a balance between security and calculated risk-taking is key. Understanding this dynamic can help us make smart decisions in pursuit of our goals. 9. Humans can learn new behaviors and skills with practice and repetition. With consistent effort, we can change our habits, develop new talents, and improve our understanding of the world around us. Repetition helps us master complex tasks by breaking them down into simpler steps. This allows us to understand how those components fit together so that we can become more competent in our endeavors. Additionally, practice helps us build confidence and resilience. With dedication and commitment to improvement, humans are capable of amazing feats over time. Human behavior is a fascinating topic, and it's amazing to think about how many aspects of human cognition, emotion, and physiology can influence our decisions. From hormones that affect us in times of stress or relaxation to the environment around us influencing our values and beliefs, there are so many factors at play when it comes to human behavior. Ultimately, understanding these dynamics can help us make better choices for ourselves and those around us as we strive for growth through practice and repetition. And for more fun human behavior facts and tasty food for thought, subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching.